Yeah, this is a video I'm gonna do today, and this one is about hip hop. And I'm gonna tell you how hip hop died and was destroyed and became shit hop since my nigga Tupac been dead. You did? See, I'm not here to say to worship this man and say he was the greatest person ever. He was a god. I'm not even gonna say he was the best rapper ever because it's niggas like Mariah Kim and a lot of niggas is more lyrical than Pac. I mean, I can say that for myself, but I'm saying nobody gave you the all around image of Pac as a warrior, somebody standing up for women, somebody who got knowledge, somebody who, you know what I'm saying. This nigga was in movies and dropping platinum albums, and still talking about black power. You know what I'm saying? He was still telling niggas. I learned the most realest shit I could say Pac ever said to me. Said he didn't really say it directly to me. I heard him say was like, "We gotta protect our sisters, cause if we don't, who else gonna do that shit?" And that was like the realest shit I ever heard. I ain't never heard no nigga say no shit like that. Like, you gotta protect these black sisters out here and shit. Not in a cool way. They said in like some Farrakhan way that nobody wanna, you know what I'm saying? But like this, I'm saying that they had to get rid of Pac because he was putting that alpha male warrior energy into the music that was teaching, inspiring at the same time, and they can't have nothing like that. That's why at the Tupac pass, it wasn't no more real conscious rappers coming in the game no more. Diddy took over, and Diddy didn't even write. Diddy didn't even write his own raps. You know what I'm saying? And you start seeing rappers who wasn't lyrical like Diddy, Master P, Cash Money, and that's when rap became all about the money and all about bitches was hoes, and basically rap became when rap started. Rap started in the Bronx at the time when the Bronx was the center of poverty. Like the Bronx was like fucking Iraq. It was a war zone. You know what I'm saying? And out of all that destruction rose some shit that was so great that it's still running the world of today. But it was infiltrated and hijacked by devils. So after they got Pac out the way, and people seen what happened to Pac and Biggie and Suge got a lot. So, and I mean, you know rappers like Dead Prez, see what they did to ODB, Dead Prez, and them ain't never get that much. And niggas like that, they ain't get that much attention. So what I'm saying is niggas like Jayz, Diddy, they became the staple and the kings of hip hop. And look what hip hop has turned to today, where you actually got songs out, get that head and leave, and that's how the mother of civilization is out here talking about getting that head and leave. You feel me? And when Tupac called a woman a bitch, he had songs say, "Wonder why we call you bitch," to give you a reason why he called you a bitch. He wasn't saying all women were bitches. And that's what he said. Bitches was an interchangeable word. He was talking about you bitch ass niggas and you bitch ass bitches out there. You feel me? It won't just about no female, no bitch. That's somebody that got a fucking dumbass mind state. I mean, a man can't do what a woman can do, and a woman can't do what a man can do. We 50-50, we equal. It ain't all that misogynistic shit is some gay shit on the low. But there again, like I said, and if you look at it, he exposed it. Like he said, Jay-Z, another gay rapper. Dr. Dre, he exposed Dr. Dre for being a little fruity. Yeah, did. He was exposing this shit. And you know, they got rid of that man, or he faked his death, whatever happened. He had to get out of this bitch. So what I'm saying is, now you see the state, the fallen state that hip hop is in today. I mean, a lot of our artists don't own their own masters. We're just getting into some ownership shit now, and this is fucking 2020. So when the ownership, they was with Suge and it was preaching, and the 90s got pushed back to now. Because we let people like Jay-Z and them take over. And then when Jay-Z got the ring, because you know Jay-Z was chosen by the elite, the Baphomet, he destroyed rap, period. He destroyed his own label, which is Rockefeller. And look what happened to Rockefeller after that. Dipset, them niggas fell apart. Benny Siegel went to jail. Only only one that's successful was like the ones that went with him, like Kanye. And then he ended up putting Rihanna on. And then when he became the president of Def Jam, he didn't promote the other artists like LL and DMX and Method Man. He didn't promote other artists that was on his level. So he let himself peak. And then he only started signing people that were like him. Talentless punks. And you know what a talentless punk is. That's somebody that got somebody ghostwriting them. Somebody ghostwriting for them all day. And then they go get fucked by them Jewish execs. And that's how they get their deal. These new rappers, they not getting their deal off talent. They not even getting their deal off the streets. They getting off their deal out of fucking them Jewish execs. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that shit. They system coming to an end, so it's time to expose that punk ass shit. But every real nigga been knew that shit. That's why in Killer Season, when Cameron was talking about going to the league, that nigga Gordo, the plug, was like, nigga, you from the streets, they pick niggas for shit like that. And that's the truth. When you want to get into something that's popular in the Matrix, they pick people for shit like that. They pick weak people who just want the fame, who just want the money, who don't want to change nothing, who don't want to stand for nothing. That's why it's probably like just a loser. Somebody never had bitches, money. You get them a little fame and money, and they think they on top of the world, and then they'll sell their people a false message to be on top of the world for 2 minutes. And that's basically what it is.